Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. I'm so glad that you're here. Today's video is just a simple Thanksgiving table idea if you're looking for some last minute table inspiration. I had all of these pumpkins out front that I used for decoration in my front door area, and they were still in really good shape, so they're just the little teeny pumpkins, and I really wanted to reuse these one more time before the season was over. So I gathered them all up and I took them in the kitchen and gave them a good scrub. That way I knew they were nice and clean so I could use them in my decorations.
Because of us, I'm awake, and because of what I'm feeling. And that love's a
This table runner is seriously the simplest and really most budget-friendly thing you can do. You just need some craft paper, some glue sticks, and some doilies. So I could have gotten the doilies at the dollar store, but I ended up ordering them online because it was just faster. The craft paper was just a big roll and I cut it in half so I could just use one part of it, and then the glue sticks I just had on hand. So really easy, and you probably have most of these things at your house. I started out by unrolling the half of the craft paper that I was going to use and getting it exactly where I wanted it on my table. Now I will link the initial Pinterest idea that I saw down below, and I kind of went off of what they did, but really when it comes to this part, you can use your imagination and your creativity and just kind of let it run wild. I played around with it and moved them around until I had a design that I thought looked nice. And once I had a few in a place where I thought they looked good, then I went and glued them down and kept going the whole way. So really easy. Just make sure you like your design before you glue it down so you don't have to worry about picking it back up again and dealing with that. Once my runner was done, I went ahead and put my pitcher back that I use. This is just a Crate and Barrel pitcher and I use it as a vase all the time. I did have some wheat in there and then I added some cotton into the wheat. I just started placing my pumpkins around wherever I thought they looked nice. Lucy was helping me, and after that I just added in some leaves. My mom went on a trip and brought back some beautiful leaves. We don't really get the change of seasons, obviously, in Florida, so seeing these gorgeous red and orange leaves is really nice, and I thought they would make the perfect addition to my table runner and my Thanksgiving table decor.
Mount Laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird.
There really was no rhyme or reason to how I was placing the pumpkins and the leaves. I just put everything on the runner and then moved it around as I saw necessary. I also had some dried baby's breath. I had just gotten this a couple weeks ago and hung it upside down so that it dried out a little bit. I think this makes the perfect fall decor. It's very inexpensive and I think it just adds a really delicate touch to anything. So I tucked a few into my vase with my wheat and my cotton, and then I cut a couple extra little pieces just to scatter along the table runner mixed in with the pumpkins and the leaves. Here's what it looks like with the pumpkins and the runner and the baby's breath and leaves all spread across it. I think that it looks really pretty and natural, which is what I was going for. Again, I wanted to reuse things, so this was the perfect opportunity to reuse those really pretty pumpkins that I had sitting out front and let them have one last hurrah before the fall season was over. I did want to add a little bit of lighting. We have kids, so I didn't want to do anything too crazy. I went to the dollar store and picked up some taper candles, and then I found some really pretty candlestick holders for clearance at Target. They were about $4 each. So I just put the taper candles into the holders, and I thought it was the perfect touch. It gives a little bit of light and a little bit of warmth. I probably won't light the candles right away with the kiddos. I'll wait until a little bit later and a little bit closer to our dinner time. But I think that this turned out beautifully, and it's just a really great way to use natural elements in your decorating. And if you do have any of those little pumpkins, it's a really great way to reuse those, as well as any florals that you might have as the fall season is winding down. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that you came, and I hope this might have given you some inspiration if you were looking for some for your Thanksgiving table this year. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Happy Thanksgiving.
Golden